Good afternoon, fellow classmates. My name is Bill, William for short, and I'd like to talk to you today about caretaking your credit. Picture being hunted down like a wild animal by creditors, leaving you feeling like a debt collector's prey because debt has become unmanageable. Relentless phone calls and bills from creditors threatening action against you unless you get the message. Student loans and credit card debts do not go away or magically disappear, ever. The ed.gov website quotes the U.S. Secretary of Education, Arne Duncan, is announcing student loan default rates rising from 6.7% 2007 to 7% for the 2008 loans. That confirms that many students are having trouble repaying loans. I'd like to inform you about credit caretaking. First, what to do, second, what not to do, and lastly, dealing with the unforeseen. Caretaking your credit requires planning, fiscal responsibility, and self-discipline. Lack of any one of these can wreak havoc on your life. A little bit of awareness towards credit caretaking can go a long way. Now, how many of us that have gathered here today have student loans or credit cards to repay? That looks like pretty much everyone. The Better Business Bureau website lists 6 steps to avoiding credit trouble. Here's what to do. 1. Set up a household budget to monitor and guide your spending patterns and stick to it. 2. Build an emergency fund, at least enough money to cover a month's expenses. 3. Correctly prioritize your payments, making the high interest payments first. 4. Make extra payments whenever possible. Stay a month ahead if you can. 5. Cut back extra expenses. Here's an example. My girlfriend started making her own iced coffee rather than spending money at Starbucks every day, saving us about $30 a week. Also, most of our meals are prepared at home. Saves us at least another $30 a week. And 6. Automate your payments and or set up monthly reminders. Most of you are familiar with auto bill pay, right? Where they take the money right out of your checking. Yeah. Well, now here's what not to do. Don't blow off your creditors. Never blow off a creditor. 2. Don't miss a payment. 3. Don't spend recklessly. 4. Don't deviate from your budget if you can help it. 5. Don't live beyond your means. You can't live like a rock star on a working man's budget. 6. Don't fail to have a backup plan. This would be a good time to demonstrate how I used to blow off creditors to the demise of my credit. It was around 1994 I'd taken out a student loan for about $2,000 to attend truck driving school. I knew that I was supposed to start making payments within 6 months after I completed my training, but as an irresponsible young man, I blew off repayment. I'd resolved to pay it off as soon as I came into some money, maybe in a few months, but to make a long story short, months became years and my financial situation was never ideal for student loan repayment. Example. Student Loan Service Center, huh? You can't afford that. Kidding me? Can't get blood out of a turnip? Who these people think they are anyways, huh? Yeah, get to it in a month or two. Money gets better. Student Loan Service Center. Should quit calling. Bueno. Delito? No. No bolito. Speak Spanish? Next thing you know, you get the Student Loan Service Center calling every other day with someone speaking Spanish. Now that you have an idea of what credit caretaking entails regarding what to do and what not to do, what about the unforeseen? In dealing with the unforeseen, contact creditors well before due dates when payment is not possible. Know your options. The Federal Student Aid website advises contacting loan servicers as soon as possible if payment problems come up. 3 options that they list are deferment, such as payments being delayed until 6 months after graduation. Forbearance, where payments are suspended for 6 months due to an event such as unemployment. Or 3, repayment or refinancing plans. Other options not listed include loans, mortgages, or taking on a part-time job, or default, which is a really bad option. I'd like to share with you my experience of repairing credit and rehabilitating a student loan. It was around this time in 2007 I had enough of being irresponsible. I contacted the Student Loan Servicing Center and made payment arrangements. There was also the IRS and some other old debts that took a few years to pay off. Had I made the payments at the lower amount that was originally laid out, I would have saved several $1,000s in interest and penalties. Not to mention, my credit wouldn't have suffered so badly and I wouldn't have been dodging creditors. So, everyone everyone here has some sort of credit repayment obligation. Caretaking credit requires planning, fiscal responsibility, and self-discipline. Understanding credit caretaking will help to successfully pay off debts and establish great credit. It will also save you a lot of grief in the long run. Good luck.